The other day, I was reading in the Bible how Jesus calmed the storm. And it got me thinking, how would you react if you were in that situation? Picture this. You and your best friends just got done eating. You're all stuffed. You take a little nap. And then all of a sudden you hear, "We're about to get in a boat and go over to the other side of the lake." You're like, okay, adventure time. But shortly after you leave, the sky turns dark and the wind starts to pick up. Before long, the waves are crashing over the boat and you're getting soaked. The boat is rocking and swaying and you're scared and you start to think, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Then out of nowhere, Jesus wakes up, looks up at the sky, looks out at the waves, turns to his disciples and says, "Peace, be still." And then what happens? The wind stops. The waves stop. The sky clears up and the sun shines through. And it's like this beautiful, peaceful moment. That's exactly what happened when Jesus calmed the storm. But let me ask you this. Why did Jesus wait until the last minute to calm the storm? Why didn't he do it sooner? And I believe that Jesus allowed that storm to rage for a very specific reason. Because he wanted to show his disciples, and he wants to show us how powerful he is. You see, up until that point, Jesus had been teaching these disciples, and he's been teaching us through the scriptures how to pray, how to have faith. He gave them the Lord's Prayer. He told them to believe in God and have faith in him. And then he sent them off to do all of this ministry in his name. But I think they were so busy doing all of the stuff that they forgot to spend time with Jesus. They forgot to bring him their worries, to lay their burdens at his feet, to rest in him, and to trust in his promises. So Jesus allowed this storm to come in and rock their boat so that he could remind them, and he could remind us, that he is in control. So many times in life, we're gonna get caught up in the things that we're doing, the places that we're going, the people that we're seeing, and we're gonna forget that Jesus is in the boat with us. But if we take a moment to be still, if we take a moment to just rest our heads on his shoulder, if we take a moment to realize that he is in control, then we can find peace in the midst of our storm. So I hope that this story reminds you that Jesus is in the boat with you. If you're going through a storm right now, if you're facing a giant, if you feel like the walls are closing in, just remember, Jesus is in the boat with you, and he is bigger than any storm that you might face.